I don't know about where you guys live at, but here in eastern Kentucky, we're having a really bad problems with yellow jackets. They're so bad that you can't even hardly get outside and work. And you can't feed your outdoor animals because the yellow jackets get on the food. And then they sting the animals. It's been really bad. I haven't been able to even get down here and work the last 2 days because of it. I'd be working trying to cut the trees and the yellow jackets would be trying to sting me. I've never seen it so bad, and I don't know what's causing the problem, but if it gets any worse than this, I don't know what we're going to do next year. But I've been thinking on this, what I'm going to try to do. What I really want to do is go around the upper side of that big tree right there and start making me a road across there. And if it works out right, I can come right across the top of that area there where that old fence is, and I'll come out close to those 2 trees on that end. Those have to come out anyway, so I could probably just take them out with the excavator and get the roots and all instead of just cutting them. That's what I'd really like to do, but I do want to leave that one pine tree there because that's a fairly slow growing tree, and it's far enough up this way I don't think it'd affect my building if it did fall. But that cluster of trees right there, there's 4 of them. They definitely got to come out. That one on the upper side is dying anyway. It got hit by lightning last summer. I was down here moving some stuff, and lightning hit that thing and scared me to death. And I think that big tree up there, I think it's a beech tree, it got hit by lightning a couple years ago and it's dying too. But I think for now what I'm going to do is get the excavator up there and start tearing that one tree that fell a couple weeks ago apart and build me a road across there and see how that works out. So what I really want to do is go right along through here behind this tree and clear this one that fell a couple weeks ago out and make me a road that goes around through here, and that way it'll come out about where I need to be on the other end, so I can take those trees out on the hillside above where I'm going to build my shop. It's a little steep here, but I can bench it down if I don't hit rock, which I'm afraid I probably will right through here somewhere. It's hard to tell, but most of this is, you go 3 or 4 feet down, you hit solid sandstone. But this is the upper edge of that area that they cut out to make that parking area for tour buses before, like I was explaining on my last video. But if I can come out right through here, I should be able to make my road in here where I can take these trees out, the stumps and all. I want to take that one out, this one and that one at least. I may leave that one, I'm not real sure. But I don't know, that I think that's the one that got hit by lightning, so I think the top of it's dead. I may have to take it out too. I hate cutting trees down, but these right here, as you can see, if I put my shop down there back in the area where the excavator's at, then it's just gonna be too big of a chance for them to fall and land on my shop, and I definitely don't want that. So I can't get a bit of help out of my dogs. They're just always in the way. But I think I can make my road through here if I don't hit rock, but we'll just have to wait and see. You can see right down there, there's a little rock sticking out, so, but I'd be above that anyway, so probably be okay. I don't know, we just have to get in here and start digging and see what happens. So I just got back from Lowe's. I went and bought one of these Ego chainsaws, electric chainsaw. I've been wanting one for a while, but I've been putting it off because I didn't figure they'd be really worth the money. But they had this one on sale, and I'd kind of like to have one for, you know, just quick little cuts. If you're out like riding the side-by-sides or something and you need to cut a branch or something, it'd be really good for that. But something like this is probably too much for it. But I'm gonna try to cut this tree right here so I can push it out of the way with the excavator. That'll be a good test for it. Well, I have to say, that's not bad for an electric chainsaw. It really shocked me. I think I'm going to like this thing. Be really good to take on trail rides and stuff. And for cutting up small trees, I'd say it wouldn't be much. Yeah, I used over half of the battery just to cut that one cut. But for tree limbs and stuff, it'd be perfect. So I'm pretty happy with that. It don't compare to a gas chainsaw, but I mean, I can't complain about it for what it is. I mean, I cut those limbs and then I made 2 big cuts in the trunk of the tree. And it's still got 2 bars, I guess you'd call it, left. So I could probably have enough to finish cutting them limbs up. But there's no point in it because I'm going to just push them over into a pile with the excavator. And then after I get my road done, I'll probably just throw them over the hill and cut them up. Be less work that way. But like I said, overall, I'm pretty happy with that thing. I'll keep that in my side-by-side when we go riding. I started digging my road, but I didn't record it because I was wanting to see if I could get through here without hitting any big rocks or getting into too many roots in these trees. I'm trying to avoid the roots. Basically, I want to see if it was worth the trouble before I started recording. So far, I'm doing okay. I'm just hitting little top surface roots, which is good. And another reason I want to dig this road here is so I can get some extra dirt to try to cover up the roots on like this tree right here. Those goats has been on this hillside so long they've got it stripped down, and I'm having trouble even getting grass to grow on it. So that's one reason we sold just about all of them. We've only got 3 now. We had 28 and they just decimated this hillside. They were on about 10 acres and they stripped every bit of it bare. But like I said, the road looks like it's going to go pretty good. Not to say that I won't hit some rock out through here, but at least I can get to this tree now and I'll shove it down the hill, this part of it anyway, and that part I'll just cut up and pull off a little at a time. But I'm afraid this job may be too much for the little 304, but we'll just have to see what happens. I've done some pretty big stuff with that little thing, but I don't know, this may be too much for it.